Ahoy there, shipmates, it's me, Tiny Pirate, and today we're venturing out. We leave behind these shark-infested waters. Just watching that blimmin' shark, I feel like... oh, maybe one more stab would be a good idea. No, I'm leaving you! Oh, you're coming in, you little troll. I'll start stabbing you now, get some of that on you. So we're leaving these shark-infested waters for the great beyond the strangeness, over the edge of the world. And we're going to explore there, we're going to live there. We're going to thrive there in the beyond. I feel a little bit like I'm in some kind of strange sci-fi movie. And yeah, we're going to leave our tower behind for now. Maybe we'll come back for it one day. We have an inventory full of stuff ready for settlement. We're going to have a grand old time out there. And it's going to take me a couple of minutes to walk there. So I hope you just be patient and sit back and don't worry. I'm going to cut it. See you soon. So here we are. The edge of the universe awaits us. And you can see the start of our home beyond the rim of the world, where the developers never meant for us to go, but where we are going. Because tiny pirates, they need to brave strange new frontiers. Kind of part of the raison d'etre of being a pirate, right? Go beyond, explore, steal the treasure that lies there. So anyway, enough of me talking a load of rubbish. Let's drop a couple of foundations. Now I've got enough foundations and I wanted to set up the building material and get started on a basic kind of setup, I suppose, before we hit now here we go. I wanted to get the basic setup done before we had to worry about like jumping off things. I'm just really terrified that jumping off things will produce some kind of god-awful bug and I'll regret it and then we'll all be very sad and that'll be it, right? No more fantastic Raft universe. So I do want to save that a little bit, just to make sure I don't make an enormous screw up, which, you know, is possible. Okay, I'm just trying to get as much room as possible here. I mean, it's entirely possible that everything will just be fine. A few people have suggested I'll probably just swim. Whoa, that was a bit psychedelic. But, you know, you never can tell. So it's worth ensuring that we're safe. I'm almost inclined to make this a double thickness from here, just so I don't back myself. Oh, out of rope. Oh, well, never mind. Just as well I made all of these already. Yeah, just to make sure I don't fall off accidentally. That one like that. And oh, where are we? We need some seeds. Like here. Come on. Like here. Here. Great. And final one. Like that. So that's looking pretty good. A nice little tree farm beyond the edge of the universe. We don't have much else we can do right now, except wait for these to grow and to eat coconuts, which is always a nice thing to do. So I think we're going to just wait for these to pop up. And then we're going to expand things a little bit so that we can maybe set up on this side a small house, our first bastion beyond the edge of the universe. And then we're going to experiment with jumping off things, falling off the edge here, swimming off the edge. And yeah, I'm really terrified to see what happens if I do something here. I wonder if I just can't split any of these. I'm kind of... actually, come to think of it, I don't need the seeds anymore. So what happens if we just throw something off? Let's go to 6. If I stand here and just throw you off. Oh my god. Oh god. They actually fell all the way to the bottom. Wow. They're twinkling down there. That's kind of terrifying. If I do that, am I just going to fall off or am I going to float? I suspect I'm going to float. Just because game physics work that way, right? Like, you don't fall to the bottom of the ocean when you jump in. Well, we're almost back again, and I've done a bit of a restock. I've got enough stuff to do a bunch of building, and I just thought I'd turn around and look at the tower, because I just love how wonderful that looks, climbing out of the fog in the distance, all 60-odd stories of it. That's just fantastic. It's going to be a constant reminder of home as we venture into the void and build our void house. Now, all the trees here are grown, but that's not really a problem for us, because I have brought enough stuff to make a whole bunch more foundations. So I wanted to put a small house over here. So we'll try for something about this size, I think. it should have steps on one side of it. I'm thinking, let me have a little look. Maybe I'll just go straight for walls. I think it'd be good, first of all, to have a... Let me have a look here. We got two. It's good to have a look at home. Put a wall here. And we want to be able to see, you know, where we came from. Remember our trials and tribulations and our struggles and what have you. Do we want to keep looking into the void in the distance? I think maybe we do. So let's sort that out. Wall window. I'm going to put that here. And we want a couple along the back edge here. Oh, actually, better. We've got enough room? Yeah, better eat a coconut. Top myself up. Good. Now back to hammering. I might need to get some resources to finish this one off. Yes, I'm going to need a little bit more thatch, but that's okay. I've got a whole thatch farm over there. So look, you can check out the tower from our window. We will want to put a pillar in the middle. Where's it going to have to go? I suspect... I don't like them filling up the place, but I'm not sure we'll have terribly much choice. Maybe these corners where we're not going to have any exciting walls would be good. And it's a good time for us now to cut down a bit of wood and recover some materials. I want to grab those coconuts. I don't want them all to go into the void. No one wants void nuts. No, that's not something that's popular. Unless you're Cthulhu. Perhaps Cthulhu likes void nuts. I have some more thatch now, so... what am I trying to do, Tiny Pirate? There you go. Wake up. So, wall. No, just a straight wall. Come on, this side. This... What? You can't... Oh, okay, well, I'm going to chop some more stuff down, maybe. That'll do the trick, I'm sure. Yeah, that looks like it'll do the trick. And plant more coconuts while we're at it. Come on. Nut, 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 and nut. And a seed, and back to the wall place. I bet if I take this down, it'll be fine. Okay. There we go. So now the pillar gets a bit funny about things like that, does this game at times. Just one of those early prototype things. I think it's really important that we all remember that this is... Oh, it's actually on the wrong side of that square. Oh, that's going to bug me. That's going to have to change. So it is important to remember that this is just a prototype. The guys who put it together did it as part of some... I'm not sure if it was a university project. I should actually find out, right? But they put it together as a little test and wanted to see what people would think of it, whether they should... work on it some more. And I think we can all agree that working it on it some more would be a jolly brilliant thing for them to do. So I'll get these floors in. We will need more pillars in the corner, I suppose. Like that. And I think I do want to get the comforts of home going. So I feel like a stove would be a good idea. And, I don't really want... I could leave like a little... Yeah, I'm going to leave a little hole in the roof there. That's going to be where the fire pit goes. And what else do we need to get going? I don't really... Yeah, I do actually want a crock pot. A crop pot, plot, whatever it is. And we're going to put that just out here. And I brought potatoes with us because I thought, what's going to remind us of the home that isn't in the void, like some freshly grown potatoes. So we've made our walkway a little smaller, but that's okay. So we're almost done with our house, and then we can jump off things. Oh, that's looking pretty fantastic. Now, if I had a bed, it'd probably go over here somewhere. But I don't. I only have the void for company. And here is where I can put stairs. And that gives me enough room to get on the roof if I want to. I could build up, but, I quite like the idea of just having a little visiting spot up here. Could put a little bit of foundation beyond it so I can make a nice, I don't know, what would you call it? I'm trying not to fall off the edge. A nice, simple viewing platform. So I have enough to go this way some. And not... Oh, I suppose, you know, why wouldn't I have a little space around the side here? Maybe even around the back of the house. Hey, stop complaining, person. Let me finish off my building here. I'm pretty happy with that. So I could, in theory, then put down a pillar and climb up that stair, but I think that's looking pretty good. And potatoes are growing. I could put some on here. Can we harvest them yet? Not yet. Can I cook a coconut? I've always wanted to cook. No, just nom on them normally like a normal person. So I think this is looking pretty fine. This is a beautiful little encampment. I could even, you know, I could put a second story on or something, but a little overhang here, a little balcony of some kind, but I might just leave that for now. I think now is probably a good time to mess around. Oh, I can harvest. Here we go, always wanted to do that. 6. Oh, come here, 6. Plant 1 and cook 1. Wow. That's just, it's just very homely. I like it. The void isn't so bad, is it? Now, one of the things I wanted to do was to see if I could do... because I know people have been asking about this. So I can put a pillar, but you see I can't put a pillar under anything. People were curious if I could build down. That doesn't seem to be possible. I'm going to harvest a couple of trees and have another little go at that and see if we can get anywhere. Grab a few resources to do that. So I've got enough to, I don't know, try a few more foundations or something. Let's give that a go. So now that I have more foundations, yeah, look, I just can't build down. The stairs can't seem to do anything underneath. I think that's just the way that's going to be. So with these extra foundations, I can maybe just put some around the back of these here. Let's make them look a bit tidier and finish this off. And get that nice and neat before we jump off into the void and I save the game and all that kind of stuff. Just in case everything breaks. I'm kind of terrified. It's been so much time and effort building this thing that if I break the game, I'll be a little bit sad, to be perfectly frank. But I don't think I can really delay it any further, right? I mean, I think it's possibly it's time. So, goodbye, Fair Tower. Goodbye, beautiful little void house. Goodbye, adorable potatoes. Ooh, we're going to eat these before we go. Going to have my last bite of baked potato. There we go. That's delicious. So maybe a couple of coconuts to wash it down. Well, I've had a couple of crashes, so if you've heard my voice cut off in strange ways through this Let's Play, then I do apologize for that. But I think I am pressing the game somewhat difficultly with this beyond the map edge and tallest building stuff. It really is about time I jump off. Now I have prepared myself. I've got a couple of tree crop plants. I've got tons of coconuts, a bit of wood. So if all else fails and we do end up at the bottom, I could live there forever. It would be a very boring way to be, but I could do it. So I think without further ado, let us jump. Let's take this one here and... Oh no! Oh my god, we'll have a coconut on the way down. Oh my god, we made it to the bottom. Oh no, we're stuck. We're stuck. The sky is gone. Everything's gone. Are we still falling? I think we're infinitely falling. Okay, my hand is juddering. I can't point anymore. Can I stab? I'm stabbing the darkness. We have fallen into the void. I have saved the game, so I can continue to mess around if you've got more things you want to see me do. But yeah, when that coconut fell off earlier, I think that was probably a pretty good sign that things do seem to fall off the edge here. I kind of want to experiment with swimming at the edge, so let's try swimming at the edge and falling off that way. Hang on a second. Okay, so pleasingly, Alt F4 doesn't save the game, so I wasn't stuck down there forever. But I really want to see what happens if we swim off the edge. Here we are, swimming along. What is this? Is this the edge of the world we're in? What? Ah! Oh, look, I can see the tower and everything from here. Ah! I'm falling. Ah! Forever. Yeah, actually, I'm falling forever. Axe is still going. We've actually fallen entirely out of the universe, which means the ground will probably never ever reach us. we have confused the game thoroughly. Well, that's good. I'm pleased I can exit out of this without saving. So I could do more stuff up there in the void if you're interested. Let me know if you'd like to see more of that. Until next time, I've been Tiny Pirate, endlessly falling off the edge of the world. What good fun. I've enjoyed it. I hope you have too. Do subscribe, like, drop me a comment, share this video around, show your granny. She'll find it hilarious. Good, holiday thing to do with the family, right? Until next time, good night. See you later. Bye!